Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to GearBest, and today I have a Xiaomi smartphone coming at you guys. It's actually the newest one they have available, which is a Xiaomi 4C. Now, the Xiaomi 4C is a 5-inch smartphone, so for those of you guys who like the big phablets, this one is probably not the right one for you. But the 5-inch smartphone is actually what I call probably the best size for any smartphone, because you get enough screen real estate to do your gaming and your video watching, but also it feels great in your hands. And the Xiaomi is no exception because it's insanely thin and light. And part of that is because it has a plastic backing here. Now it's a full plastic backing that you're not going to be able to pop off easily. But by using the hard plastic, they're able to make the weight a lot less than probably the metal phones that you're familiar with. But what I want to talk more about this smartphone is actually the Xiaomi ecosystem. Now, if you like to use Xiaomi products, you've probably heard of the Xiaomi Smart Band for your wrist, the Xiaomi LED lamp, and also Xiaomi Action Camera. And the Xiaomi smartphone is probably the one device that ties all those things together because of the Bluetooth connectivity and also Wi-Fi connectivity. Now, with the Xiaomi smartphone that you're getting here today, it is, of course, if you've seen the price, it's actually one of the most affordable smartphones, but also it's packed with a Snapdragon 808 processor. Now, the 808 processor is nothing to scoff at because it's able to do intense gaming and also video watching, take great pictures and videos. And so the 808 processor is probably one of the best bang for buck processors available right now. And there are no heating issues and CPU inefficiency issues. So I love the 808 choice processor for the Xiaomi 4C. But in addition, you get two choices of having 2 GB of RAM or 3 GB of RAM. And the device I have here today is actually 2 GB of RAM. And just from playing around with it today, you don't actually notice any difference in terms of lag or slowdown. So I'm able to do gaming and just going through messaging and scrolling through apps and everything like that. It's actually quite quick and responsive. So the 2 GB of RAM for its price is actually pretty good. But if you need that extra boost in performance, get that 3 GB of RAM, and that will future-proof you for next year and probably the years beyond that. But in addition to this, you're also getting the Android 5.1.1 Android experience. And what I mean by the Android experience and what I call the Xiaomi ecosystem is that this is getting the Xiaomi MIUI. This is the newest MIUI, and part of the MIUI experience, if you're familiar with any Android tweaks and ROMs, is that it's actually one of the best custom ROMs available for any smartphone devices. And the MIUI here featured on this Xiaomi 4C is no exception. It's actually quite quick. The colors and everything is quite toned down compared to previous versions. And I do like what they've done in terms of adding those, just look at this animation here. A lot of the fading in, fading out really gives that the premium feel that you're gonna get from the Xiaomi device. And I think Xiaomi products in recent months have actually cranked up the build quality, and the Xiaomi 4C being the newest smartphone available is no exception. Probably the one thing you're wondering about is how is the camera? So I want to go quickly into the camera here to show you guys, just kind of what the experience is going to be like. So this is the Xiaomi back-facing camera that I have here, and if you're viewing this on, your YouTube right now, quite honestly, when you look at this image, or when I look at this image from the smartphone, it's actually really clear and very crisp. And that's what I love about this camera here. It's a 13 megapixel front facing camera, but you also do get the 8 megapixel facing camera here for the selfie cams. And so the selfie cam is better than what I use, which is the iPhone, is because it has the wide angle lens. The wide angle lens allows you to capture great many details here, and just taking a picture here, you're going to get to capture everything around you from this selfie camera. Also, in addition to the Xiaomi camera, you're going to get a lot of customizations. And so I want to quickly just go through a couple of them right here. So one of the Xiaomi customizations is you're gonna be able to do a fisheye, okay? So this is a fisheye that is available, and you're gonna be able to get the funny faces and get that ultra wide angle. But there's a lot of different tweaks here. It's not just the fisheye. So you're gonna play around with that. That's included. In addition, you're also going to get different types of filtering available as well. So the filtering is directly built into the camera app, so you don't need to open any post-editing photography software to do all these edits. You're able to get that right in the app, which is great, and it's quick, and taking pictures is just going to be liquidly smooth. So just some sample here of the responsiveness of these pictures. And so the camera and the build quality is probably what highlights this Xiaomi 4C experience. There's not too much to go through in terms of this Android, because if you never used a MIUI Xiaomi phone before, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But having used many Xiaomi phones, starting from the Xiaomi 1 and just going through all these phones, this 4C is probably one of the best user experience that I've used on a Xiaomi phone. And if you want to make that upgrade from your previous Xiaomi phone, this is something that you can definitely consider, and also a great bang for buck value. But that's about it for the Xiaomi phone. I don't want to talk too much about it because Xiaomi is a great brand, and you're going to get that great customer service and build quality and just assurance that you're getting something good here. And this is a great product that we have available right now at GearBest. So check that out and see if this one is right for you. Thanks, guys.